Hey everybody, back on the Model A today. Okay, got the head on. Kind of kinked the brass head gasket, but it didn't fold, so I think it'll be okay. Got the leakless water pump on and decided to change the front motor mount, but of course that's a real pain to get off. And I screwed up. I took all 4 bolts out of the bell housing mount to the frame. You're only supposed to take the top or the bottom 2 out so it can pivot. So that's going to be fun getting that back in, but oh well. And I pulled the generator off and the starter off, and I had a pretty good leak through the fill hole, oil fill hole, so I'm going to replace or paint the generator and starter, replace that gasket, replace the inlet or outlet, whatever that one is, replace that gasket, and do a Craigslist rebuild on this so it matches the head. Of course, I'll paint up everything, and I got to clean up all that oil and gunk, and so I'll be scrubbing that for hours with the toothbrush, and then yeah, so it should be pretty fancy looking. Got the new motor mount already, but discovered the crank pulley right here. The crank pulley has been welded. It's been broke, so I'll get a new one of those, 30 bucks. And then the crank pulley bolt where the hand crank goes in, all these ears were bent over, so I couldn't even get the socket on there, so I had to grind them. So I'll replace that. That's on the way. And let's see here. Here's the old front motor mount. This bushing was totally gone. Here's the new one. I don't know why I have this plate, or maybe the plate goes on there and the plate was totally gone. I don't know. I have to figure it out. I'll look in the book and get that figured out. But that'll be squared away. And while I have this apart, I'll clean all this cross member up and paint that. Get in there and paint the frame as best I can. And because I got the back of the frame painted under the bed, and so I just got to work my way forward. Get that all cleaned up and put back together. And so I guess I'm going to have to put it off for another week, trying to get this thing started, but yeah, it'll look a lot better and should run better, hopefully. That number 4 cylinder is still kind of on my mind. That was real low, and it has a pretty deep scratch in the cylinder wall, so I don't think what I did is going to help. So maybe I'll just have to cruise this thing around town and take back roads if I want to go into the car shows and stuff next summer, and then pull this motor out for a rebuild next winter if I keep this thing. So I don't know. Anyway, that's the progress for today. I'm kind of getting over this. Did all the tedious stuff. Maybe I'll get back on it tomorrow. All right, that's it for now. America.